So if you see Python, so Gururam Rasul, he's the one who developed this Python programming language. And if you see what is Python, Python is a very high level dynamic object oriented programming language. Python is easy to program and read. It is invented in Netherlands in early 90s by Gururam Rasul. So it is named after Monty Python, a comedy group, as Python is fun to use. Python is an open source and interpreted language. And if you see why Python again, Python code is typically one third to one fifth size of equivalent to C++ or Java code. That means there is less to type, less to debug, and less to maintain. The next Python program runs unchanged on all major computer platforms. For example, Windows, Linux, Mac OS. You can run in any of the computer platforms. Next, Python comes with a large collection of pre-built and portable functionality known as standard libraries. So these libraries support an array of application level program taskings from text pattern matching to network scripting. And Python script can easily communicate with other parts of an application using a variety of integration mechanism. So because of Python's ease of use and built-in tools, it makes programming more pleasurable. Okay. And these are the different traditional uses of Python as I discussed with you. So what we can do using Python? So we can do internet scripting, we can develop system utilities, we can do database programming, you can develop different GUIs, we can do image processing, we can develop artificial intelligence related applications, we can do embedded scripting also using Python. So these are the traditional usages. So we can use Python for artificial intelligence related applications development, for data analytics. We can use Python for data visualization. We can use Python for game development. We can use Python for web development. We can use Python for SEO, search engine optimization, and programming applications and all these things. Right. Next, if you come to the timeline of Python, so the first version, Python 1.0 in Jan 99. Okay. So likewise, we have different versions when it was released and all regarding the Python. And next, many major companies are using this Python programming. YouTube is using Yahoo, Dropbox, Google. And if you see the trends of Python, Python is trending on the top in the market while compared to other things. And now, if you see here, what are the different IDEs and other things. Okay, so this is important, right? So Python IDE. So what does IDE stands for? IDE stands for Integrated Development Network. So you can write Python code in different environments. Like for example, you can use Jupyter Notebook for writing Python code. Okay, so you can use PyCharm, you can use Spider. Okay, you can use you can use you can use Atom. The Atom you can use Notepad, Express, and all. So if you see out of them, some are free of cost. Okay, so suppose for example, Sublime Text is there, it is not for free of cost, and even Atom also. So, but these are PyCharm also for certain advanced version you need to pay. So what are the free ones is Visual Code is most we use Visual Code. We use Jupyter Notebook. We use Spider. And for certain advanced topics, I will use PyCharm also. So mostly what things we will be dealing with, what IDs we will be dealing with is, so initially we will work with Jupyter Notebook. Later on, when coming to the machine learning models and all, we will work with Spider. So when it comes into application developments and other things, we will use this visual code. Certain complex deep learning models and all, we use this Python. Okay, so these are the different IDEs what we are going to use in future. But we will cover almost five IDEs of Python. Okay, so starting with Jupyter Notebook. Right. So let us see what is Jupyter Notebook. So I will let me open Jupyter Notebook. So I have opened this Jupyter Notebook. So come here. Suppose I'm opening Prime 12. Open. So, right, there was a- Progress. It will open in your default web browser generally. So there will be some issue. Meanwhile, let me open Spider. Spider. So if you see, this is one IDE where you can work with Python code. Okay, so right now I have shown you Jupyter Notebook also. This is one another IDE where you can work with Jupyter Notebook. So there is some issue. Just wait. Let me relaunch it again. So this is one more IDE where you write Python code and execute. Okay, so this is Jupyter Notebook. And so this is Spider. Okay, so likewise you have PyCharm even in Visual Studio also. For example, let me open this Visual Studio. So here also you can write Python. Write Python code over here. You can do certain web applications and you can do some things. Okay, using this also Visual Studio. Okay. Okay. You can get a new file. You can print file and other things. You can do the respective things, whatever. Okay. Now, so that is these are the three IDs what we are going. Now let me open Anaconda Navigator. So this is Anaconda Navigator. So what is this Anaconda Navigator? It is the Anaconda Navigator is a place where you have all these IDs at a one place. So it is like a map. For example, you will have PyCharm over here. Okay, you can have Jupyter Notebook. You can have Jupyter Notebook. You can have Visual Studio 4. Okay, so you can have R Studio at this place only because you already have installed R Studio. But R Studio at here you can have Jupyter Notebook here. See the Jupyter Notebook. So you can have different IEDs at one place. So that is nothing but Anaconda Navigator. Okay. So Anaconda Navigator, it will consist of different IEDs at one place. So you can, if you install Anaconda Navigator, so you will have all IDs at one place. Okay. For example, if you see, I have Jupyter Notebook separately, Spider separately and all, but you can use this Anaconda Navigator. Okay. So how to install this Anaconda Navigator? That is the thing. So go here and just type Anaconda. So you'll get different links. Anaconda, Anaconda Navigator. Okay. So click on this Anaconda, download Anaconda distribution. So you have something called as get started, download now. Okay. So here you have something called as registration. You just skip registration. If you come here, it will ask Anaconda distribution. So for Windows, if you want to install for Windows, you can install it in Windows. Suppose for if you are working with Mac OS, you can install for Mac OS. Suppose if you are, see, this is Windows already. If you see here, so the cursor is on Windows. You can download based upon the beast of your system, 64 or 32. Suppose if you click on Mac, so you'll get Mac related thing. Linux thing related thing will get. So most of the people uses Windows. So please install this in Windows Phone. Okay. So if you install this Anaconda Navigator, this is how the look and feel has to be. Okay. So this is how the look and feel of Anaconda. So please install this Anaconda Navigator, and what shall we do is we shall